Hi, I'm James Abbott, and I want to tell you about my book, The Executive Guide to Six Sigma Call Centers. What we're going to do in the book is explain some background stuff, like what's a Sigma, what's a Six Sigma, how does it apply in a call center. And one of the things that we'll talk about is the idea where you read a lot of people that have used it in manufacturing very successfully, and they have very specific tools. Well, those tools are wonderful in a manufacturing setting, but in a call center it's a totally different world, lots of people, but the idea of Six Sigma, flawless execution every time, is an idea that has no industry or no operational bounds. It applies throughout. So what we've done, I have developed a whole series of concepts around the idea of Six Sigma, not the tools in manufacturing, but a whole new set of tools that started from the ground up as to what we needed in a call center world. Now, one of the myths associated with a call center is the idea we can't afford good service. Oh, what an amazing thought. How wrong could we possibly be with this idea of a Six Sigma? And what you'll find is in chapter 3, we talk about how to use Sigma in a call center world. And we'll talk about exactly what do I mean by Sigma, and how can we design a center to do things we have never dreamed about doing before. Keep a cost lower than anything we could comprehend, and provide flawless, perfect service every time. We've done this in countless companies and organizations, from finance to insurance to staffing to just about customer care, IT help desk, just telecom, the list goes on and on. But the first thing we got to do is get past this hurdle of we're going to throw money to give good service. That's not the objective. We're going to have a good, robust design, thinking through how can we minimize a Sigma. Now, if you have doubts, what I want you to do is I'm going to take you to the back of the book and give you the end. Go to page 156 in the back of the book. And what I do is those 5-10 pages at 156 on, they explain from a cost standpoint and a service standpoint how a Six Sigma design beats the pants off a crude, typical center. So that becomes just a phenomenal thing. So that kind of gets us started. Then we'll talk about, in the executive guide, we've got a chapter 5 that talks about how do we get started. You've got to have a good way to get this thing going and off the ground. Then we've got chapter 6 through 8 talk about how do we manage in a Six Sigma world. And then chapters 9 and 10 talk about what's involved in the design structure. There's some structural things we're going to have to do. What's ironic is putting technology, computers, on top of a crummy design allows you to make a mess faster at a higher cost. Having a very robust design gives you some wonderful tools. Now, this book was written for the executive. There's a companion called Designing Effective Call Centers that gets into more so the nuts and the bolts. So these two go together, they're companions. This gets into more of the 4 steps associated with what you need to do in the design. Well, I hope you'll enjoy reading the books, and if you have any questions, give me a holler. You have a great day.